Here's how you can ask thought-provoking questions during a podcasting interview. Stay with me on this question. I will give you some solid tips so you can make great questions. Now, before I dive into this, again, just a reminder, I'm giving general answers to all of these questions. And if you feel like I missed a point, please feel free to drop it down in the comments, share your insights, share it with your friends. I will do the best that I can to support you with all the tips so you can build a solid marketing tool that would allow you to generate revenue using just the podcast. Now, when it comes up to asking thought provoking questions, I have like a great method for you. So, if you're someone that can actually meet up with your guests, whether through Zoom calls or meet in person, that would be amazing. Because mainly what you can do through that meeting is to, break the ice, learn more about them, learn more about their boundaries, and set up also your boundaries for the podcast and how you're treating this brand, right? So, this is a side of it that is going to allow you and is going to affect you when it comes up to building your questions for the interview. For example, when it comes up to my humble experience, I like to meet up with my guests, talk, have like, I don't know, a coffee, matcha, whatever, and then chat more around their journey. Because mainly my podcast is around like highlighting different journeys and kind of like highlighting also the success and what is behind it. So I like to ask them if they are like comfortable being vulnerable during a podcast. And then I draw like the map of like, okay, we're going to start with the journey. We're going to go through the challenges. We're going to highlight the tips for people that actually are facing the same challenges. And we will end it with like tips and let's say, takes out of the episode. So I'll make them comfortable around like, there are no questions that are going to trigger you to think a lot. It's just, are you comfortable being around cameras, being sort of like vulnerable and blah blah blah. So when they are okay with it, I'll be digging deeper into their journey. So I see when their eyes are lighting up when they're talking about something. So it's going to allow me to understand they're passionate about something. And if I want to showcase that during the podcast, then this is a note for me. Okay, when I ask them about this, they actually like to talk about it more. So during my episode, I will have like the best questions for them, and highlight them the best way possible, simply because I know how to do that through the meeting, like the ice breaking meeting. So I believe like this is a great method if you're planning to have like great questions for your podcast. If you're like business related or technical related type of podcast, then it's again a great way to connect with those guests and make sure to prep with them. Have them with you on this journey. Have them also comfortable to provide you with the right answers, whether or not they are comfortable sharing this. I've had like traders on my show that they didn't want to reveal some numbers. They just wanted to give like, okay, we do have this, we do have that, and that's pretty much it, and which is totally fine because at least I know, and it won't put me in an awkward position where I'm asking them about that question and I won't get an answer. So yeah, that's it about today's question. Again, feel free to drop your input as well, and see you guys on my next one. Bye bye.